What's up, y'all? North Star Mall, and I checked out the cement 5s. They got them in my size at Footaction. They know I always show love to Footaction when I come in here, because they always, come through with the good customer service. But I'm gonna check House of Hoops to see if they got another shoe on sale that I'm looking for, and see how this goes. I pulled the Plato's flip, so I'm not gonna pay full price. So I'm looking at knocking off about $85 off of a $190 shoe, and I'm okay with that. So I'll be a little bit over $100. So the pain and suffering and misery of me complaining about paying all that money for a certain shoe is out the window. The madhouse in here too. It's the first of the month, man. You know, people just got paid. You know, they spending money and everything, and so those dropped at the right time. But everybody has them. You know, it's not a matter of what's sitting or what's not sitting. You know, the shoes are there, they're available, but they are selling well, because all he had was a size 10 and an 8.5. So in my area, the cement 5s are selling. They're selling. So we're gonna check Finish Line down on the end and see what's popping with them. All right, y'all. So I'm headed home, and I'm gonna do the the pickup video and everything at the house. Let y'all see these joints. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I could have bought them as soon as I walked through the door, but I wanted to check out a few other things. And it was like my backup plan in case I went down there and the size 9.5s were gone. About the fit, I would say go up a half size. I tried on the 9 and they were pretty snug. Okay, they're pretty snug. I have some 5s. I got the Flight Suit 5s, and I got the Venoms. I think that's what they're called, if I'm not mistaken. Down from the outlet last spring actually, and those are 9.5s, if I'm not mistaken, because of the fit. All shoes aren't made the same. So let's get into it. A lot of hate already on this shoe, okay? And I wonder why. First off, let's get into something and dispel the myth, because you saw previously, before I got to the house, that nothing is sitting, people. It just means there's more product available. That's it. All right? It's just supply and demand, and people have demanded for more shoes to be out. So Jordan Brand is not losing any luster. It's just going back to the way it was. You're gonna buy them regardless. If you don't like them, you just wait on them to go on sale, and stop dissing the shoe because you're not one of a few people to have them. If you want an exclusive shoe, then you go and purchase an exclusive shoe. It tells you if it's limited or not. But a shoe like this should be on the shelves and available for purchase. Simple as that. So let's not talk about sitting or it's saturated or anything like that. Now, quality control, we can talk about that. Glue spray and the leather and all that stuff. Yes, I'm okay with that. So let's get into it. I wanted these, and I told you all I was holding off for weeks with copping kicks, and I've done really, really good with not purchasing anything to simply get the shoe that I want. And I'm wondering why people are hating on these. Just like the Flight Suit Rigs. That's a completely different shoe versus the Raging Bulls. Okay, everybody wanted to compare shoes. No, it's a different shoe. Okay, and we're gonna sit this receipt over here because we're gonna talk about that, because y'all know how I get down. All right, you know my other name, Mr. I never pay full retail. If I do, I'm not buying. So let's sit this bad boy right here, all right, along with the left shoe. First thing we like to talk about when we cop our Jordans is the leather quality. Is it tumble? Is it decent quality leather? Is it cheap leather? If it's suede, is it good suede? Things like that we like to discuss. This is basically, what leather can I get? It's tumbled, okay, but it's not extremely tumbled, but it's a good tumble leather. It's about mid-grade tumble. It's not pure money tumble. Pure money tumble look pretty doggone good. This is Motorsport Alternate, their ways, if you will. Those black Jordan 4s. It's tumble along the lines and that quality. So let's look at that real close. And you can see it. You see the wrinkling effect and things like that. And they look good. You know, these don't have any blue strays and sprays and stuff like that. They look really good. And people were talking about the tongue. The tongue should have been the gray 3M, but it's the black 3M. And I like this. I've already seen the light hitting this in my place at the right time, and how the iridescence, the 3M reflects. So this is a good contrast if you're out in a dark place and the light hits it. It's going to pop. So you want to display that tongue prominently. There's no clear or opaque caging right here on the mesh. This is good, so it won't turn yellow easily. This will stay white for a while. And obviously the cement effect. This is a signature feature of Jordan silhouettes right here. And they throw this on here on a lot of shoes, and it works sometimes it doesn't work. But it pops really good with this translucent sole, like the Bread 4s. It looks really good. I like how they got, and y'all know I am, gum soles, translucent soles. I'm good with it. So this icy blue sole, yes, the yellow in, but whatever. Wear your shoes, people. Wear your shoes. So it looks good. I like the cement, additions right here on the lacing. It looks really good. The sock liner is really soft. It's a white shoe, so if you're rocking some jeans and they kind of sit down on it, make sure you spray something on here to protect them, or clean it up really good, or whatever protecting you use. Like I told you, I'm not going to mention their names because I'm not sponsored by them. You're not going to get any awareness from me with my very few viewers and subscribers. But anyway, they look good. Sizing. I went up to a 9.5 in these. And like my flight suit reds and my, I think they call it the Venoms that came out with the lime green. I don't profess to know every crazy release that they come out with, but I have some 5s with that. I had to go to a 9.5. This is better leather than those Venoms that I have, or All Pros, or whatever they call them, because those creased up pretty bad. These are going to resist that because of the tumbling, and it's a good feature. I'm glad they put better leather on this. All right, for $190, they better give you something. They didn't do the lacing tabs like they always do. The tips, the straight white. You're asking about that. Straight white. Jumpman on the back, looks good. No stitching spray. I will surmise though, I got mine from Footaction. This is one of those sneakers that is going to be easily copied, and I know they're out there, and it's going to be hard to tell just by the design of the simplicity of this shoe is going to make this shoe highly bootleg. I can see it right now. So be on your game if you're out here swapping and trading and buying from third-party sellers, because this shoe right here, just by the design, it can be copied pretty easily. But it looks great on foot when I was in the store. That Footaction I go there is one of my favorites. When I get a big release, if you will, I go to that Footaction because I'm a VIP member and I get the additional money off from it and stuff like that. And they give me that $20, 15 and 20%. So I have to do that because my points are up with them. But I'm happy with the shoe. One thing I will say is with these 5s and the lace locks, they come out easily. All right, and you can get these for like $10 on Amazon or something like that. But I lost the lace locks on my Venoms, and I'm upset about that. So what I've been doing when I wear them, I'll pull them out of my flight suit reds and put them on there, or I'll put them out of my my Son of Mars highs and put them back in there. So yeah, the lace locks look really good. Let's talk about the price. $190. I'm here in San Antonio, so that's an 8.25 on the sales tax. 20% military for me off that $190. Driving it down to $152, and pulled that wonderful Play-Doh slip. Got rid of some shoes again that just was sitting there collecting dust, and got this shoe down to $116. All right, $116, good people, and that works for me. I said I wanted to go under 120. I wasn't going any higher than that. 116. And the shoes that I sold, I knew they were just sitting in the cars. I knew I wasn't gonna get a whole lot. Because I offered for sale before on Shopify. And I'm actually running out of shoes that I could sell like that. And it's okay. It's okay. You cop what you like and you hold on to what you like. So we're going to show this right here. All right. Yeah. Cover up a custom number. And boom. You see that? Right? You see it. So with the military discount, it's actually 164, but because I pulled the Play-Doh slip and got a few bucks, it's down to 116. All right, down to 116. So a good shoe. The hate for this shoe, I'm not sure why. Everybody just wants something to complain about. That's what I'm getting from it. But if you like it, cop it. If not, wait on something else. I know everybody's looking for the Bread 13s or the All-Stars, what they call them. The playoffs, excuse me. I think the playoffs. I don't keep track of these releases unless I like them, like this shoe right here I was looking for. But yeah, cop what you like. Don't let the shoe community dictate what you should buy. All right, they're not your parents. They don't make your money. Somebody said in one of my comments, "Oh, you're 2 weeks behind. You know, I got these like 2 months ago or something like that." Great for you. I don't chase releases. I just go after the shoe that I like. All right. But thanks for the input. You know, I'm older. Okay, I'm older. I don't do that. Oh, that's what's popping right now. Whatever. I'm probably gonna go to the left with it. Prime example. I've only worn my flight suit reds once. My All-Stars that I got way back in March, worn those maybe 3 or 4 times. All right, my pure monies have yet to wear those. I'm gonna get around to it. My alternates once. That's that. All right. When I'm going to wear these, probably soon. Soon. Definitely soon. I'm going to wear these. But hey, if you're going to wait for the sales, wait for the sales. And I'm just sick and tired of people talking about, oh, they're sitting. They're sitting. These things were moving today at the mall I was at. I don't know about at your location, but these shoes were moving. I wear a 9 in most shoes, 9.5 in this case right here, and some of the places did not have my size. Okay, I have a very common foot size, but the shoes were moving out, and the associates told me that we are selling these shoes. All right, so I don't know about where you live, but San Antonio has like 5 malls and some standalone Foot Lockers, and these bad boys right here are moving. Okay, so the official name, White University Red Black. Well, you like them? Don't get them. Get something else. All right, but I like them, and I'm out of here. Boom.